A very warm good afternoon to invited guests, dignitaries, professors, participants, faculty members, and students. It is a matter of immense pride to stand here before all for the valedictory function of this two-day IEEE International Conference on Computational Communication and Information Technology organized by the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IPS Academy, Institute of Engineering and Science in Indore. Last 2 days, including today, were thought-provoking, insightful, and created new paths for future research and development in the relevant fields of computer science. The deliberations, exchange of ideas, and provocative discussions have enriched the minds. On behalf of the department, we are delighted to offer a gracious welcome to all of you on the occasion of valedictory ceremony. I request our guest of honor, Dr. Manish Dikshit sir, Professor MPS Chawla sir, our principal, Dr. Archana Kirti Chaudhary ma'am, and head CAC department, Dr. Neeraj Srivastav sir, to kindly take seats on the dais, please. Starting with the welcome ceremony, I request Principal Dr. Archana Kirti Chaudhary ma'am to welcome Dr. Manish Dikshit sir with a sapling.
Now, I request Dr. Neeraj Srivastav sir to welcome Professor MPS Chawla sir with a sapling. Thank you, sir. I request Dr. Sharad Jain sir to welcome Dr. Sunita Verma madam, Head and Professor in the Department of Computer Engineering, SGSITS, with a sapling. Thank you, sir. I request Professor Pooja Chaudhary madam to welcome Dr. Nitika Vats Duhan madam, IEEE MP section, Chair Education Activity, with the sapling. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request Dr. Neeraj Srivastav sir to present a detailed conference report.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to all. We warmly welcome to the guest of honor, respected Professor Manish Dikshit sir, Vice Chair, IEEE MP section, and Professor MITS Goyal. Welcome you, sir. Guest of honor, respected Professor MPS Chawla sir, Treasurer, IEEE MP section, and Professor SGSITS Indore. Welcome you, sir. Our esteemed guest, respected Professor Sunita Verma ma'am, Professor SGSITS Indore. Welcome you, ma'am. Our esteemed guest, respected Professor Nitika Vas Dohan ma'am, Chair, IEEE Education Activity. Welcome you, ma'am. Our visionary principal, respected Professor Dr. Archana Kirti Chaudhary ma'am. Welcome you, ma'am. Our participants, deans, HODs, faculty members, and my dear students. It is my proud privilege to present a report on IEEE International Conference on Computational Communication and Information Technology, hosted by Department of Computer Science and Engineering, IPS Academy, Institute of Engineering and Science, Indore, sponsored by IEEE MP section and IEEE Computer Society MP section. On day 1, that was 7th of February 2025, we started with the grand inaugural ceremony. The conference started on 7 February 2025. Inaugural chief guest was Professor Nitesh Purohit sir, Director AGS-ITS Indore. Guest of honor was Professor Dr. G.S. Tomar sir, Director GEC Sonbhadra, and Chairperson IEEE MP section. Another guest of honor was respected Dr. R.K. Patel sir, Professor MNIT Bhopal. After the inaugural, we had 3 keynote speaker and expert talks. Dr. Arpana Rajan, Associate Director TDSG Group, Head Computer Division, IRK Indore, was delivered on high performance computing. Dr. R.K. Patel Professor MNIT Bhopal, was delivered on cyber security. Mr. Nayan Chintamau, founder and CEO, Maha AI USA, was delivered on bringing ancient wisdom by connecting with the advanced modern technology. After the lunch, we had 8 prayer session where the participants were asked to present their papers evaluated by different session chairs and volunteered by faculty members and students. Next day, that is today, 8 February 2025, we started with keynote speakers and expert talks, which was delivered by Dr. Vikram Badoya, Professor, Texas A&M University, USA, on future technology will be ready. Dr. Narika Uapane, Ratube University, Australia, which was delivered on transforming connectivity for a smarter future, IoT meets AI. Dr. Umar Muhammad Mudibo from Mudibo University, Nigeria, on cloud computing environment. Dr. Praveen RVS, Director, Product Engineering, USA, which was delivered on impact and challenges in implementing AI in enterprises. After the lunch, we had 8 prayer sessions. Overall, total 160 manuscripts were presented. Now we have concluded this valedictory function. Finally, I am thankful to all invited guests, keynote speakers, experts, session chairs, participants, principal, deans, HODs, faculty members, reviewer of the conference, and students for being part of this conference. Thank you all. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The fragrance of the flowers spread only in the direction of the wind, but the goodness of the person spreads in all the directions. Today, we have our guest, Dr. Manish Dikshit, sir, Vice Chair IEEE MP Section. Sir is also serving as a professor and head in the Department of Computer Science and Engineering at MIT Gwalior. He is working in the department since last 27 years. His areas of interest are human-computer interaction, image processing, artificial intelligence, and computer graphics. He has published 11 SCIs and more than 100 research papers in several reputed journals and conferences. He has received a felicitation in IEEE Governing Council meeting for his efforts and achievements for working in IEEE. He has also received the award for his research contribution in SCI, Scopus, and conference publications. He has guided more than 200 major projects, 26 MTech dissertations, and 9 PhD students. He is a fellow of IETE, senior member of IEEE, and member of Computer Society of India. Currently, he is chairman of IETE Gwalior Sub-Center and vice chair of IEEE Madhya Pradesh section. It is an honor to host you, sir. It will be very noble of you to kindly address the audience with your experience and knowledge.
I don't know whether my information is there or not on Google, so I have given her time to speak my biodata, read out my biodata. So, respected principal of the institute, Dr. Chaudhary, my fellow colleague in IEEE Executive Committee, Dr. MPS Chawla, Dr. Neeraj Srivastav, the respected dignitaries of the dais, Dr. Chaudhary and Mr. Upadhyay, Nitika Madam, they all are my colleague, in fact, because we are working since long in the IEEE, I think almost 20 years, and we are together. So let me congratulate to all of you that the Institute has organized this IEEE International Conference on IEEE IT. there are two things which are important here. One is that it's an international conference. The another is it is an IEEE international conference. IEEE, you know that it's a big name, and more than, you will be proud to know that more than 450,000 members are there in IEEE, and it works across more than 200 countries. There are around 2,000 student branch chapters, 39 societies, globally accepted society, and they are working in different fields. So it's a big organization. Not only the publication organization, because there are, you know, nowadays, there are so many publication organizations which used to publish the research papers, like Springer, ACM, and different one. But why IEEE is different? Because IEEE is globally accepted, that's okay. But IEEE working model is based on the membership. As I told you, there are a lot of members, and the network opportunity given by the IEEE globally with the use of these members are nowhere. You will find this nowhere. Student branch chapters is a very good concept, because how you will get to know whether the IEEE is working for society or not. So because you are the stakeholder of the society, every institution must have the IEEE student branch chapter. Because this is the basic, basic eligibility for any organizing of any workshop or conference or whatever activities that IEEE will give permission. So this institute is having the student chapter. This is another good thing. If you'll go through the title, IEEE, if you leave the T, you can see the palindrome string here, because you people are the student of computer science. And palindrome is basically, if you see the law of attraction, palindrome is basically known for the balance and harmony. So during this conference, we have seen this thing here in the institution. Everything was very, smoothly running. Papers are well presented. The contents were good. No chaos at all. And the very important thing which I found here, that students were listening the paper carefully. They were very patiently listening. So this is the special thing which I have observed here. My suggestion to the young researchers or the student is that keep learning, because every time, every day, every second you are learning something. If you have opened your sensors and you are collecting the data, please process it in your mind and in your heart also. After the processing, you will get certain knowledge. Collect the knowledge from different sources, whatever it is, in the classrooms, from this type of conferences, workshop, literature, video lectures. Collect the knowledge from everywhere. Because once you will have the lot of knowledge, then only the new thoughts will be triggered in your mind. So that is very important. So keep on learning, hard working. मैं जनरली हमारे स्टूडेंट से बात करता हूं तो ज़रूर बोलता हूं कि ऐसा कौन सिकंदर है जो बिन हारे ही जीता हो, ऐसा कौन धुरंधर है जो बिन गलती के सीखा हो. कीप ऑन लर्निंग. बिना गलती के नहीं सीख सकते आप. छोटी छोटी गलतियां करेंगे, सीखेंगे. तो ऐसा कौन सिकंदर है जो बिन हारे ही जीता हो, ऐसा कौन धुरंधर है जो बिन गलती के सीखा हो, और माँ के गर्भ से सीख के कोई दुनिया में कब आता है, ऐसा कोई वक्त नहीं जो बिना चुनौती बीता हो. सतत प्रयास ही सही नीति है. कीप ऑन लर्निंग. सतत प्रयास ही सही नीति है. अग्निपथ है रीत, और मन के हारे हार है, मन के जीते जीत. So keep these words in your mind, memory, and I wish that there are many successful conferences organized here in the institute. And this institute is very good. I have seen the infrastructure and all that. I really appreciate the management. And the infrastructure which I have observed, if you use this infrastructure, you will acquire so many things in the life. So thank you, so nice of you. All the best for your future endeavor. Thank you, so nice of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Principal Madam to felicitate Dr. Manish Dixit, sir, with a memento. Thank you, ma'am. We also have other elite guest, Professor M.P.S. Chawla, sir, Treasurer IEEE MP section since Jan 2022. Immediate past chairman IEEE, a gold medalist, active researcher, and an academician since more than 35 years. Sir has been a part of various conferences in India and abroad with high research profile of 110 research papers in conferences and 20 scripts in reputed journals such as IE, Elsewhere, Taylor and Francis, Wiley, Springer, etc. Sir has chaired IEEE conferences multiple times and had been appointed as an associated editor-in-chief chair in Blue Eye Intelligence Engineering and Science Publication, India. Professor Chawla has research interest in the areas like biomedical engineering, signal processing, intelligent instrumentation, soft computing, higher order statistical techniques, and control systems. We are privileged to have you with us today, sir. May I now request you to kindly address the audience at this occasion.
सभी को प्रणाम और नमस्कार. Respected Archana Chaudhary madam, Manish Dixit sir, Neeraj Srivastava sir, and some of friends sitting off the dais, my 35 years old friend Suresh Jain sir, and better half of Archana Chaudhary madam, Kirti Chaudhary sir. We have been friends since last 2009. So I had been coming to IPS when no nomenclature was given as IES to this. It was IPS Engineering College. So I have a long association with this institute. If Madam permits, I want to redefine the full form of IES. Right now it is Institute of Engineering and Science. I would say after seeing the organization of this conference, it is Intelligent, Efficient, Systematic College. So whenever you give a new name, so you have to take permission from the boss. Otherwise, somebody may feel offended. Now, let us talk about the conference. It was so nicely organized. I was in touch with Archana madam and Neeraj Srivastava sir for every step what we have taken in this conference, along with my team of Manish Dixit sir, super guidance of Tomar sir. और एक गलती हो सकती है अगर मैं दूसरा जिक्र ना करूं, my fellow colleague Nitika madam is also sitting here, and Sunita Verma madam, she is a fellow colleague in GSITS and my student of 1991 pass out. So now you can see that we had been working on 5G since 1990. अभी 5G आया, हम तो तब से ही काम कर रहे हैं, because she might have taught so many students, her students might have taught many students. Okay, so we have a very good network of people, and I had been in IPS so many times for expert lectures. I was in the Board of Studies of Electronics and Telecommunication also. I was very fortunate that madam had given a chance to be a part of this institute. And when the head of chemical engineering was Shilpa Tripathi madam, so we had organized so many courses on MATLAB in the institute. So it's not a new thing for me. Now, regarding IEEE, I think everything Manish Dixit sir has talked about, and repeat telecast is not permitted. And secondly, whenever you go in the institute for purchase of some instruments or equipments, every time there is no need to go for the fresh proposals. There is always uska repeat order kar do. I think that is saving of time. Now, regarding conference, I had also chaired one session yesterday So the same thing which Manish Dixit sir has pointed out, many students were sitting and they were interacting with the speakers also, as well as they were asking us questions also. So that is the best part, that the student volunteers took it as that it is their home marriage, या बड़े भाई या sister की marriage है. They took it that way, and I think everybody will agree that to organize an IEEE conference, at least 1 year is required. Okay, आज के ज़माने में तो 4 बच्चों की पेरेंट्स शादी कर देते हैं इस दौरान. But I think it is a very difficult task to go for such organization. So it's always better to speak in a limited time, because audience get already saturated at the time of valedictory. And we also comes at the end of the alphabets. After that, X, Y, Z is there only. So I think I will not take much time. अब बात आई है कि मनीष दीक्षित सर ने अगर कोई शेर सुनाया तो मैं कम पीछे क्यों रहूं. If somebody ask me कि इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में क्या कमी थी, तो मैं यही कहूँगा कि कोई कमी नहीं, यही कमी थी. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. May I now request Dr. Neeraj Srivastava sir to felicitate Professor M.P.S. Chawla sir with a memento. Thank you, sir. It was very fortunate to host our esteemed guest, Dr. Sunita Verma ma'am, in this valedictory event, who has also chaired our session today. I request Professor Nisha Bhalse madam to kindly felicitate Dr. Sunita Verma madam, Professor SGS Indore, with a token of gratitude. Thank you, ma'am. Again, I request Professor Vijay Chaudhary sir to present a memento to our esteemed guest, Dr. Nitika Vats Duhan madam, Chair IEEE Education Activity. Thank you, sir. At this occasion of ending IEEE conference, I request our principal, Dr. Archana Kirti Chaudhary madam, whose direction and efforts have been instrumental in realizing this day, to kindly enlighten us with her words. Ma'am, please.
Very good evening to one and all. Okay, थकी हुई आवाज़ है, लग रहा है थक गए बहुत. Anyway, मैं आपके 2 मिनट ही लूँगी. So, all the guests on the dais, Dr. Manish Dikshit ji, Dr. Chawla, Dr. Sunita Verma madam, Dr. Nitika Vats Duhan ma'am, all the deans, head of the department, professors, associate professors, assistant professors, faculty members, and the person who are working behind the curtain, and my dear students. As we conclude the IEEE International Conference on Computational Communication and Information Technology, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you who make this event a success. Because over the last 2 days, we have explored insightful research, shared innovative ideas, and engaged in meaningful discussions. When you make it meaningful discussions, I think the success story begins. I sincerely thank IEEE, our respected keynote speakers, paper presenters from all over the world, session chairs, and all the participants for their valuable contribution. Now, the most important group who makes this event successful is a special appreciation to the organizing team for organizing such a nice conference. It's actually really a challenging job. It was not a 1 or 2 day job. It was one long, consistent efforts. It's the outcome of 1 year consistent efforts. So congratulations to IPS family. Congratulations to all the members of IPS family, and special thanks and special for the special recognition to Computer Science Department, the organizing team, and all the students and all the faculty members. I think we should give a big round of applause for them. Now, every event is successful, or rather we can say it is meaningful if the students perform. Because fortunately, or unfortunately at the same time, our performance is measured by your performance. So if, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. So when you perform well, obviously we'll get good marks. So we'll score higher marks. So thank you for giving us opportunity to score higher marks. Though this event is ending, the knowledge, the collaboration, and the inspiration gained here will become or will continue to make an impact. I hope you will carry forward the spirit of learning, the innovation, and the teamwork. I have the total trust on you. I am very sure that not only you uplift the reputation of your institute, but you uplift the IEEE also with your contribution. Wish you all for your future endeavors. At the end, this is not the end of the journey. I hope this is the beginning of the new chapter of your journey. So wish you all the best for your new chapter of your journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. The end of the story is the new beginning for many others. Thus, to end this story and make the way for the new one, I request Professor Vaishali Gupta, Madam, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all present here. Thank you. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by heart. As we conclude the end of the two-day IEEE International Conference, I would like to express our gratitude to our honored guests for their distinguished presence and their encouraging remarks. The inaugural ceremony was successfully completed in the presence of Chief Guest Professor Nitesh Purohit Sir, Director SGS ITS Indore, our guest of honors Professor G.S. Tomar Sir, Chairperson IEEE MP Section, and Professor R.K. Pateria Sir, Manit Bhopal. On second day, we have guest Professor Manish Dikshit Sir, Vice Chair and Chair Professional Activities, IEEE MP Section, Professor M.P.S. Chawla Sir, Treasurer, IEEE MP Section, Professor Durgesh Kumar Mishra Sir, Chair, IEEE Computer Society, MP Section. Your inspiring words have added immense value to this event and will guide us in our future endeavors. Your insights and thoughtful reflections have not only encouraged us, but also offered a clear vision for our current and upcoming initiatives. I also wish to express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed guest, Professor Sunita Verma Ma'am, SGS ITS Indore, and Professor Nitika Vats Dohan Ma'am, Chair, Education Activity, IEEE MP Section. Your expertise and thoughtful perspectives have added immense depth to our discussions and provided invaluable guidance to all of us. We are truly honored to have had the opportunity to learn from your experience and leadership. Your presence has not only enriched this conference, but also inspired us to strive for greater heights in our future endeavors. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to Management IPS and Architect Achal Chaudhary Sir, President IPS Academy, for his constant support and guidance. I also extend our deepest thanks to sponsor IEEE MP Section and IEEE Computer Society MP Section for their invaluable support in making the IEEE International Conference a grand success. We truly appreciate your contribution to advancing technology and research. A special thanks goes to keynote speakers who are keen in their respective research area and will share their insights on the future of computation, communication, and information technology. We sincerely thanks to all esteemed session chairs and reviewers for their valuable time, expertise, and insightful feedback. Your contribution have been crucial in upholding the quality and integrity of our IEEE International Conference, IEEE 2025. Next, I would like to express my sincere thanks to our principal ma'am, Dr. Archana Kirti Chaudhary ma'am, Principal IPS Academy, Institute of Engineering and Science, for her continuous encouragement and for always motivating us to reach greater heights. My heartfelt thanks also goes to Dr. Neeraj Srivastava, sir, Head of the Department, Computer Science and Engineering, for his meticulous planning and dedication which made this event possible and successful. Behind every successful event is a team of dedicated individuals who work tirelessly to ensure that everything goes perfectly. I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the technical team, supporting staff, and faculty coordinators who have worked precisely for months to make this event a success. Your countless hours of hard work, be it planning the session, coordinating with speakers, handling technical glitches, or managing the smallest detail, have not gone unnoticed. At the end, I want to thank each and every person who has been involved directly or indirectly in the success of IEEE 2025. It is your determination, teamwork, and commitment that made this event possible. Months of rigorous planning, brainstorming, and hard work have truly paid off. To all the participants and presenters, thank you for your enthusiasm, for contributing your research and ideas, and for making this conference a rich platform for knowledge sharing and innovation. The success of IEEE 2025 stands as a true evidence of the collective hard work, dedication, and unwavering support of each one of you. It is through these combined efforts that we have been able to make this event as a memorable and impactful experience. Once again, thank you everyone for joining us today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Now, I request all the dignitaries to gather for a group photograph.